Check your privilege today on Fortitude Through Stoicism, and this is my 365-day journey of implementing the ancient philosophy of Stoicism into the life of this modern masculine man. Today's lesson hits home. This is where I've been struggling the most lately. So the quote is by Musonius Rufus. Some people are sharp and others are dull. Some are raised in a better environment, others in worse. Some have inferior habits and nature. They will require way more proof and careful instruction to master these teachings and to be formed by them. In the same way that bodies in a bad state must be given a great deal of care when perfect health is sought. So Ryan Holiday touches here. He said, at the end of a frustrating exchange, you might find yourself thinking, ugh, this person is such an idiot. Or ask yourself, why can't they just do shit the right way? Guilt. I mean, this has been my frustration. And this is where I've really been struggling. And he's right. He's absolutely right. I condition my mind, my body, and my soul every single day. I'm always working on increasing my knowledge, perfecting my skills, working on my craft. I realize that most people are not like me, so my knife is very sharp. And yes, I do come across a lot of dull knives. So the acceptance is understanding, right, that people are different. Philosophy is a spiritual formation. It's care of the soul, if you will. Some need more care than others. Just as some people have better metabolisms than others. The more forgiving and tolerant you can be of others, Mr. O'Neill, the more you can be aware of your various privileges and advantages, the more patient and helpful you will be. This is true, and this is my biggest weakness. Patience, understanding, tolerance. It's in all my personality profiles. Unrealistic expectations. And I struggle because you have a good percentage of the population have an insight that it's too aggressive, it's too much, too intense. But then you have top performers who say, that is what is necessary. And that is the sacrifice. I realize my personality type. I realize my character type. And I realize that I can get lost in endless checking of boxes for achievement. I don't do it for the achievement. I don't do it for the reward. I do it for the experience. But my mom used to say to me, Shawn, you're such a busy man. Sometimes, just sometimes, you need to stop and smell the roses. I hear her words. And I remember the last time I heard them, I was in Montana, Yellowstone River. I was driving, it was so beautiful. And I just heard my mom's words in my head, just like she was sitting next to me. So I did. I pulled the rental car over at a truck, and I climbed down and stood on the cab of that thing, right on the top of it. And I looked out on the Yellowstone River. There was a grazing herd, head of cattle down in the valley. The river was winding and snaking, and then off in the distance, beautiful white-capped mountains. Casper Mountains, I think, maybe. That moment was so special for me. because it was so special, it's something that is reserved for a special time and a special occasion, a special place. The way that I can look at it is the many, many, many steps it took to get there, that view, coming from the words I can hear my mom's words in my head. It's those precious moments that make everything else worth it. So I keep my foot on the gas. I keep leaning forward. And I keep doing the work necessary to keep me at this pace. And I realize, yes, I am very blessed. I have a lot of privileges and advantages. But here's the reality. I wasn't born with either. This motherfucker was earned. And on that, I'm going to go execute my day.